Have you ever paused to wonder why the quietest individual in a room often seems to carry the most compelling story? It's not a mere coincidence, nor is it a random occurrence. While alpha males are naturally inclined to seek the limelight, basking in the attention and recognition that comes their way, there exists another type of man who flourishes in the shadows by choice. These are the Sigma males, enigmatic and elusive masters of the art of invisibility. Their aversion to attention in just a quirk or an oddity of personality. It's a deliberate and strategic decision, deeply rooted in their unique worldview. But what drives this preference for remaining unnoticed? Why do Sigma males shun the spotlight that so many others desperately seek? It's not merely a desire for privacy, though that's certainly part of it. Instead, it's a calculated choice, a means of maintaining control, sidestepping the entanglements of social obligations, and navigating life with a level of freedom that few can truly comprehend. In this exploration, we will delve into the psyche of Sigma males, uncovering the multifaceted reasons why being noticed is something they go to great lengths to avoid. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of why these men operate the way they do, and why their approach to life is not just different, but profoundly effective. 1. The silent specter. Why gossip surrounds the Sigma male. The ancient practice of gossip. Gossip is as old as human interaction itself. From the bustling marketplaces of ancient civilizations to the interconnected webs of modern social media, people have always found a peculiar satisfaction in discussing others behind their backs. It's a social adhesive that binds groups together, for better or worse. However, for Sigma males, this timeless practice takes on a different and often more intense meaning. Sigma males, with their distinctive approach to social interaction and tendency to operate outside traditional hierarchies, naturally draw attention often without even trying. Their independence, self-reliance, and aversion to superficial socializing can easily be misconstrued. To some, their reserved nature may come off as aloofness or even arrogance. Their selective participation in social events might be misinterpreted as antisocial behavior. This misunderstanding frequently leads to speculation and, inevitably, gossip. The impact of misunderstanding. The nature of gossip surrounding Sigma males is often fueled by a lack of understanding. People have a natural tendency to fill in the blanks when confronted with something they don't fully grasp. Sigma males, being enigmatic and hard to pin down, become perfect subjects for such speculation. Whether in the workplace, among friends, or within broader social circles, the Sigma male often becomes the topic of hushed conversations and curious glances. But unlike many, Sigma males are rarely oblivious to the chatter around them. Their keen observational skills and social intelligence mean they are usually well aware of what's being said about them. Yet, they don't allow this gossip to dictate their actions or self-worth. They understand that people will talk regardless of what they do, so they choose to focus on their own path, rather than trying to control others' perceptions. The ironic attraction. Ironically, by striving to avoid attention, Sigma males often end up attracting it anyway. Their absence from social media, selective participation in social events, and guarded personal lives can make them all the more intriguing to others. People are naturally drawn to what they can't easily understand or access, and the Sigma male's elusive nature only adds to this allure. 2. The unseen advantage. Why Sigma males are hard to target. The natural camouflage of the Sigma male. While gossip might swirl around them, Sigma males possess an unexpected advantage. They are incredibly difficult to target. This isn't about paranoia or constantly looking over one's shoulder. Rather, it's a natural byproduct of their independent lifestyle and selective social engagement. Think of it like camouflage in the animal kingdom. A chameleon doesn't actively try to hide. Its natural state simply makes it less noticeable. Sigma males aren't consciously trying to avoid being targeted, but their natural tendency to operate outside the spotlight creates an invisible shield against manipulation and exploitation. This can be particularly beneficial in work environments, where office politics often involve power plays and attempts to influence or control others. Sigma males, who typically operate on the periphery of these dynamics, are less likely to be drawn into such games. They aren't seen as threats by those seeking power, especially since they don't actively pursue it themselves. Avoiding the manipulators in social situations, this untargetable quality serves Sigma males well. Manipulators and so-called energy vampires often seek out those who are eager for attention or validation. The Sigma male's self-reliance and comfort with solitude make them less appealing targets for such individuals. They don't seek approval from others, nor do they require constant social reinforcement, which leaves manipulators with little to work with. This isn't to say that Sigma males are entirely immune to manipulation or exploitation, but their low-profile approach to social interaction makes them much harder to pin down. By not drawing attention to themselves, they avoid becoming the focus of those with ulterior motives. A study in contrast, Alpha versus Sigma, consider the contrast with the more visible alpha male strategy. Alphas often thrive on attention, using their high visibility to assert dominance and attract followers. It's like a lighthouse, bright and unmissable. In contrast, Sigma males are more akin to a stealth ship, moving quietly but effectively through social waters. Neither approach is necessarily better. They are simply different tools for navigating life. The Alpha's visibility can open doors and create opportunities, while the Sigma's low profile can provide protection and freedom of movement. 3. The liberation of low visibility. Fewer social obligations. The burden of social obligations. One of the most significant advantages of being difficult to target is that it naturally leads to fewer social obligations. In a world where social connections often come with strings attached, this can be a considerable advantage. Think about the last time you were invited to an event you didn't really want to attend, perhaps a co-worker's birthday party or a distant relative's wedding. You likely felt obligated to go, even if you'd rather have spent that time differently. For Sigma males, these situations occur less frequently. By maintaining a lower profile and being selective about their social engagements, they naturally limit the number of social obligations they accumulate. They aren't constantly invited to every social gathering or expected to participate in every group activity. This isn't because they are antisocial or disliked. It's simply a result of their more reserved social presence. Time for what truly matters. The reduction in social obligations frees up time and energy for pursuits that truly matter to Sigma males. Instead of spending weekends at obligatory social events, they can focus on personal projects, hobbies, or spending quality time with a few people they genuinely connect with. This prioritization allows them to live more authentically, dedicating their resources to what they find meaningful, rather than being spread thin by countless social commitments. However, this doesn't mean that Sigma males are completely free from social responsibilities. They still maintain relationships and fulfill obligations to those closest to them. The difference lies in the scale and frequency of these obligations. They choose their social engagements carefully, ensuring that their time is spent in ways that align with their values and interests. 4. The pressure to conform. Why Sigma males resist the spotlight, the invisible script of society. The reduction in social obligations we've discussed is closely linked to another critical aspect of the Sigma male personality, the pressure to conform. For many people, being noticed or gaining attention often comes with an unspoken expectation to act a certain way. It's like an invisible script that society hands out, dictating how one should behave in the spotlight. Sigma males, however, tend to resist this pressure. They value authenticity and independence, which can clash with societal expectations of how someone in the limelight should act. When they do attract attention, there is often an underlying tension. Others might expect them to become more outgoing, to take on leadership roles, or to conform to social norms they don't necessarily agree with. The exhaustion of inauthenticity, this pressure to act unnaturally can be exhausting. Imagine constantly feeling like you're wearing a mask, playing a role that doesn't fit your true self. It's not just uncomfortable, it's draining. For Sigma males, this potential drain on their energy and authenticity is a significant reason why they prefer to avoid unnecessary attention. By staying out of the spotlight, they create a buffer zone where they can be themselves without constant scrutiny or expectations. This doesn't mean they are shy or incapable of handling attention. It's simply a strategic choice to preserve their energy and maintain their authentic selves. Think of it like a rare plant that thrives best in specific conditions. Too much direct sunlight, or in this case, attention, might seem beneficial at first glance, but it can actually hinder growth and authenticity. Sigma males prefer to grow in environments that fit them best. 5. The discomfort of attention. Why Sigma males prefer the shadows. The overexposure dilemma. While Sigma males may prefer to avoid unnecessary attention, it's not because they are inherently shy or socially anxious. Rather, they often find excessive attention uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Imagine being at a party where everyone's eyes are on you, expecting you to entertain or lead the conversation. For many, this might be an exciting opportunity to shine, but for Sigma males, it can feel more like an unwanted spotlight. One of the primary reasons Sigma males find attention uncomfortable is the overexposure it brings. The more visible they are, the more others feel entitled to their time, energy, and personal life. This can lead to a sense of being overwhelmed as they are pulled in multiple directions by people who want a piece of their attention. Over time, this can become exhausting, especially for those who value their independence and personal space. The unwanted responsibility. Another aspect of attention that Sigma males find discomforting is the responsibility that often accompanies it. Being in the spotlight can come with expectations to act as a leader, a role model, or a spokesperson for certain values or beliefs. While some may relish this responsibility, Sigma males typically prefer to avoid it. They don't seek to be the center of attention or to influence others en masse. Instead, they focus on their own path, preferring to lead by example rather than by command. This doesn't mean Sigma males are incapable of handling responsibility. Rather, they are selective about the responsibilities they take on. They prefer to engage in roles that align with their values and interests, rather than those imposed on them by external expectations. By avoiding unnecessary attention, they sidestep the burden of responsibilities they don't truly want. 6. The tactical retreat. How Sigma males navigate social situations. The art of selective engagement. Sigma males are often described as lone wolves, but this doesn't mean they avoid social situations entirely. Instead, they practice what could be called selective engagement, rather than participating in every social event or gathering. They carefully choose when and where to engage, ensuring that their social interactions are meaningful and aligned with their personal values. This selective engagement is a tactical approach to social interaction. By limiting their exposure to unnecessary social obligations, Sigma males maintain control over their time and energy. They aren't avoiding social situations out of fear or discomfort. They are simply prioritizing their own well-being and personal goals. The strategic retreat. In situations where they do find themselves in the spotlight, Sigma males often employ a strategic retreat. This doesn't mean they run away from attention, but rather, they know when and how to gracefully exit a situation where they no longer feel comfortable or aligned with the direction it's taking. For example, at a social event where the conversation starts to drift into superficial or uninteresting territory, a Sigma male might quietly excuse himself, choosing to spend his time in a more fulfilling way. This isn't about being rude or antisocial. It's about protecting their energy and staying true to their authentic selves. 7. The power of silence. Why Sigma males value their quiet nature. The strength in quietude. In a world that often equates loudness with power, Sigma males demonstrate the strength that lies in quietude. Their preference for silence is not a sign of weakness or timidity. Rather, it's a deliberate choice that reflects their inner strength and confidence. Silence, for Sigma males, is a powerful tool, one that allows them to observe, analyze, and understand the world around them without the distractions of constant chatter or noise. While others may feel the need to fill every silence with words, Sigma males are comfortable in the quiet. They understand that silence can speak volumes, often conveying more than words ever could. In conversations, they are not afraid to let pauses linger, using these moments to reflect and consider their responses carefully. This measured approach often leads to deeper, more meaningful exchanges, as opposed to the superficial chatter that fills much of modern communication. The art of listening. Part of the power of silence lies in the ability to listen. Sigma males are often excellent listeners, a skill that is increasingly rare in a world dominated by talking. By listening more than they speak, Sigma males gain a deeper understanding of those around them. They pick up on nuances, unspoken emotions, and hidden meanings that others might miss in their rush to be heard. This ability to listen not only strengthens their relationships, but also enhances their ability to navigate social situations. They can sense when someone is being disingenuous, when a conversation is taking a negative turn, or when a situation requires a different approach. This awareness allows them to adapt and respond in ways that are both effective and respectful, further solidifying their reputation as thoughtful and considerate individuals. 8. The stealthy success. How Sigma males achieve their goals quietly. The unseen path to success. While some people equate success with visibility and recognition, Sigma males often achieve their goals quietly, without drawing attention to themselves. They don't seek validation from others or feel the need to broadcast their achievements. Instead, they focus on their personal journey, measuring success by their own standards rather than those imposed by society. This approach allows Sigma males to operate under the radar, avoiding the pitfalls that often come with high visibility. By not attracting undue attention, they can pursue their goals without interference or distraction. They aren't swayed by public opinion or external pressures, allowing them to stay true to their vision and values. The power of independence. Independence is a key factor in the Sigma male's success. They don't rely on others to achieve their goals, nor do they seek approval or validation from external sources. This self-reliance allows them to take risks and make decisions that others might shy away from. They aren't afraid to go against the grain or challenge conventional wisdom if it means staying true to their path. This independence also means that Sigma males are less likely to be influenced by trends or fads. They don't follow the crowd or chase after the latest hot opportunity. Instead, they focus on what truly matters to them, pursuing their goals with a quiet determination that often goes unnoticed by others. But this lack of visibility doesn't diminish their success. In fact, it often enhances it, as they can achieve their objectives without the distractions and complications that come with public attention. 9. The freedom of anonymity. Why Sigma males value their privacy. The liberation from public scrutiny. One of the greatest benefits of avoiding attention is the freedom it affords. Sigma males value their privacy, not because they have something to hide, but because it allows them to live on their own terms. In a world where privacy is increasingly rare, this is a powerful and liberating choice. When you're constantly in the public eye, every action, decision, and mistake is subject to scrutiny. For many, this can be a source of stress and anxiety. Sigma males, however, avoid this by maintaining a low profile. By staying out of the spotlight, they free themselves from the pressure to conform to societal expectations or to present a certain image to the world. The control over one's narrative. This freedom extends to control over one's own narrative. When you're not constantly being watched or judged, you have the power to define your own story. Sigma males don't feel the need to explain themselves or justify their actions to others. They live according to their own principles and values, without worrying about how they are perceived by the outside world. This control over their narrative also allows Sigma males to be more authentic. They don't have to put on a facade or pretend to be something they're not. This authenticity not only enhances their own well-being, but also strengthens their relationships with others, as they attract people who appreciate them for who they truly are, rather than for a public persona. Conclusion: the quiet power of the Sigma male. Sigma males may be elusive, but their impact is undeniable. By choosing to avoid unnecessary attention, they navigate the world with a level of freedom, authenticity, and control that many others envy. Their preference for privacy, independence, and selective engagement allows them to live life on their own terms, achieving success and fulfillment without the distractions of the spotlight. In a society that often equates visibility with value, Sigma males remind us that there is great power in silence, in choosing when and where to engage, and in living authentically without the need for external validation. Their approach is a testament to the strength that lies in quietude, the freedom that comes with anonymity, and the profound impact of living a life guided by one's own principles. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.